Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sarah Plays Tamurkhan, the Maggot Lord in Immortal Empires. So I have this battle where it's an underway interception, and it's against Mordim Can Doom. And it's got, I mean, looking at this, so he's a level 26, and he's got Iron Breakers, Longbeards, Doomseekers. The cannons I'm worried about because they're anti-large. The bolt throwers are also anti-large. I don't know. Oh, but it says I lose a Rot Knight, so I feel like I should either decline it or fight it manually. It's just these dang gyrocopters. I do have the dragon now, so I could take care of that, but I am also worried about the artillery. I do have summons a unit of plague bearers, so that I could do against the artillery. Otherwise, so they've got Iron Drakes, Rangers, Quarrelers, Rangers, Grudge Rakers, Thunderers. I don't know. I could fight it. I'm a little beat up, but Tamurkhan is pretty strong. So is not Morton Howell. Kazik has a pretty good ward save. 15% missile resistance 30, 35. Oh, I feel like I should just do it. But the thing I'm worried about is if I don't auto-resolve, there could be some of them that escape, and then I'd still have the army. So hold on. I'm just going to decline it for right now. We're going to see what happens here, because I'd like to be able to fight them on my terms with a fully replenished army. Oh, Ungrim. Toadbog is going to have to get out of there. So Mordkim Can Doom. Okay, now I'm just following all of Thorgrim and the dwarves, what they're doing. There's so many of them. I need this guy to help. Okay. Something is happening where I'm just following every single movement that they're doing, which is fine, I guess, but it's just different. I've never really had this happen, so I don't know what is going on. Hopefully it's not like this with every single faction. Hopefully it's just like this with the dwarves. But I guess we'll just sit back and see what he's doing here. He's got heroes just who knows where. They're all converging on me. They're trying to do their hero actions, probably trying to kill all of my chieftains. I'm so close to getting the chieftain battle with the one guy, so please do not wound him. This is also what I hate when I confederate factions from the AI, is they usually have like 20 random heroes that are just... I don't even know what they're doing. But yeah, if I can get Dreshoeth to help. Okay, sweet. So it was just the dwarves. I don't have to follow every faction doing all of their stuff. And then if I can get fully replenished with Tamurkhan, then maybe I can go after Mordkim Can Doom in the underway. Okay. Rebellion. Oh. Interesting. Who are these guys? Oh, Kugath's back. Hooray. Okay. Oh, Tallymaster Scabarus. So. Alright, so this is where Tamurkhan is. He is fully replenished now. Holy bonker banana bits, though. Look at this.
No, I will not shame my plan.
And my only choice is to try to fight my way out of here. So you're Crackle Bartoli's. I don't know. I don't think I can get to him. Can I? That's not a great matchup, though, for your Crackle Bartoli's. But maybe I should bring him this way. So we've got... Let's just take a look at... So we already looked at Mordkim's army. Now we've got this guy who has great cannons. Or not great cannons. Just cannons and a gyro bombers. He's pretty stacked.
Do you take me for a Wazzik?
I do take you for a Wazzik. They're taking attrition, but it's not very much. And my only way to get out of here is maybe to abandon the Pillars of Grugny. There's really not much of a garrison there. Maybe regroup with your Crackle Bartoli's at Mount Squighorn. But if I end up fighting Lightning Strike, it's going to be me versus them anyway. I'm just trying to not have to fight them all at once. So let me... Alright, so I already have a plague on. Yes. So, do you have a plague? Yeah, I did put a plague on a lot of people, didn't I? Alright, I'm going to come back to these guys. Let's see. Toadbog, Glotpustus.
My children will decimate you.
Decisive victory. Ha! I'm just going to go ahead and auto-resolve it.
Battle brings death.
And I'm going to
Brings decay.
sack it. But my whole thing was trying to take this so that nobody would be able to...
A new disease.
Well, Elspeth is probably going to attack this guy, but I wanted to get this away from Karaza Karak so that they wouldn't be able to regroup from the north at all. Alright, so... Is this guy... Who's he at war with? I wish there was a way for me to make him go to war with, like, Elspeth, or... Would you join war against Misenland and Nuln for 15k? How much money do I have? 58,000. You know, that almost might be worth it. Let me see if they also would join war against Karaza Karak for 17,000. See, that would be helpful because he's already got armies heading this direction. If I can... I honestly feel like that's worth it. He's so powerful. He's got so many armies that... And then this, he'd have to... 8,000. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Because I want a buffer of some sort. If I'm going to keep this campaign going, I need some allies who are also against these guys. Alright, so I had talked about... Oh, Toadbog, you are so dead.
Lord of Stench. Nope.
Maybe you can take out Ungrim. Maybe.
The joy of disease.
Well, it's promising at least. If I could take out Ungrim. Pyrrhic victory, and I lose a bunch. But I take out Ungrim. Hold on a second, because... Do I still get Ungrim's defeat trait? That's a good question. I don't know how that works if I'm fighting... I feel like I would. Because what I would like to do is I would like to replace you with Kugath. And then attack Ungrim. I still lose the same, pretty much. I would almost fight this, but I'm just afraid of not being able to actually take out Ungrim. So I'm gonna just auto-resolve it. I'm gonna replenish a little bit. And then we're gonna go to the sump pump. So I don't know if I did get traits. Traits gained. Toadbog. Kugath. There you go. Melee attack, spell resistance, missile resistance. So, haha. Okay. And now I'm in a little bit of trouble because of having, like, no army. So I'm going to put the Exalted Plague Bearers in his army.
Submit, my
And
research.
I was going to say, I want as many Exalted Plague Bearers as I can. Because that's, I feel like, what a good army is for Kugath. They're just coming in with not very much health is the only problem. So the Beast of Nurgle is probably fine. Plague Toads, see, I don't really care for Plague Toads as much. So I'm going to, oops, I merged them.
Prepared. I require.
I'm going to merge some of these units and just try to get Plague Bearers.
Specimens required.
Exalted Plague Bearers. And then I do like the drones. So I could... I'm going to get rid of these Marauders. I actually might get rid of the Forsaken as well. And get... because the drones are pretty good. Cavalry might also be good, but... or Great Unclean Ones. Plague Drones. Death's Head. Okay, so let me get rid of the Plague Toads. And I actually am going to get rid of the Bile Trolls too. I know they're higher level and whatnot, but now do I want a Soul Grinder or two Great Unclean Ones? The Soul Grinders aren't too bad. Let's see. I know I'm comparing apples and oranges here. So the Soul Grinder has more armor, less leadership, more speed, less fighting stats, but they're ranged. Okay, so then let me do... I think I'll do two ungreat clean ones. That is a much different thing than... yeah, two ungreat clean ones. Okay. And then we're just gonna try to replenish here, I guess. So, alright, let me see. Is there anything? Nurglish, Mutant, Plague Ship Captain. It's probably pretty good. So then I'll do skills. So I got all of his spells. And all of this stuff as well. This is good for, okay, terminal infection. So I've beefed up my army about as much as I can. So I guess the campaign movement range would be nice. So I'm going to actually do that because running away from these dwarves, it would be nice to have a little bit of campaign movement range. Soul Blight, I think I'll go with that because that's a decent debuff. Okay. You have all your spells as well. Let's go Route Marcher on you and Toadbog. Oh, you're almost dead.
Such joy.
Oh, you have Azar Doombolt in your army, so I could recruit the Chieftain units back. Those are the only ones that he has. But I could get like a Frost Dragon. It's just not going to be as buffed. Maybe I will do that. They're just going to get killed by Elspeth. So maybe I should try to recruit as many of these as I can because... just to make some sort of full army. So I have 8 units here, and then Regiments of Renown I could get... oh, I could have put these guys in Kugath's army. Well, for now I'll put the Chaos Giant and I'll do the Forsaken. I don't think they're going to be able to stand against Elspeth, though. So, back to the skill points I was doing. Not going to bother putting into his army because they're all like a bunch of just random. Missile resistance probably decent. Upkeep. Maybe I'll do that because it's a pretty expensive army.
Father's here.
Father's here.
Nurgle's plague father.
Aura of chaos, missile resistance, hit points. You guys aren't looking so hot. Not looking great.
Decay.
Poor Azar Doombolt's gonna die because I put him in this crap army and forgot about him. Okay. So that's that. Garrison Lord not moved. So I gotta figure out what to do with Tamurkhan. Ooh! Oh, shoot! Doesn't matter because... Hell Cannon. Am I... Yeah, there we go. I could do his battle, but right now... So I could try to fight Mordkim Khandoom. And then I think I should be able to still retreat if I'm beat up. So let's try this. Okay, he's retreating back, so that's good. Decisive victory with low casualties. How decisive are we talking, though? Because it's still going to give me some damage, isn't it? But if I fight it, it's probably also still going to give me damage, but I could try to heal the damage. All right, let's just quit lollygagging and just fight this. Just fight it and see. They've got the choke point battle again, which they'll probably set up. It's going to be difficult for me to get back there to get to their cannons. Unless I wait and do that summon plague bearers and then try to charge in and use the plague bearers to fight the catapults or whatever, but not the catapults, the cannons and the bolt throwers. The cannons, I believe, are more dangerous than the bolt throwers, maybe. Also, I so wish that my reinforcements could come in from behind, but they cannot. 2 minutes. Nope. All right, well, what are we looking at? So we got the cannons. The bolt throwers are there. The cannons are here. The quarrelers are here. Would it be better to just go in one side? It might be better. Oh, I had Tamurkhan selected too. I was like, he is Vanguard deploy. What are you talking about? Cannons have a pretty wide range. Alright, so let me just have my Plague Ogres and the Rot Knights and the Shrine. Put my Toadies here. The Soul Grinder I'll put here. Can't quite reach them, unfortunately. Alright, so that's the army, and then you're a caster, but you, I'm going to... I'd like to pop you up somewhere where you could cast the Cygor thing. I love how little he makes the Soul Grinders look. Like, the Soul Grinders are not little, but they look little next to Tamurkhan. Okay, so... I wonder if I should save the Cygor because... Okay, here we go. We're gonna do some cheese again. I'm sorry about this, guys. But I'm gonna have Mornhowl because he's... Oh, he is still large. Darn it. Do I have anybody that's not large? No, everybody is large. Ketzak is also large. Because I could see if... Alright, so Ketsak, if I set him here and the cannons fire, won't hit the trees. That's what I'm wondering. Ouch! So I would like them to... I was trying to cheese somehow, but literally everybody in my army is large. Large, 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 large. Which is what makes this so scary. If I can move him over here so that they can see him. There we go. I'm curious if they'll be able to hit him through the trees. Here we go. I should have picked somebody probably with better resistance. Although I feel like this is not something that missile resistance is going to... Oh, maybe they won't shoot now because he's behind trees. Come on, guys. It's actually pretty speedy. Okay, so I guess they are shooting at him. My reinforcements have arrived. Huzzah. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. This is... Alright, hold please, because my reinforcements are arriving in an inopportune spot. Just come over here, guys. I'm busy doing cheesy stuff. So far, he's been able to cheese it. I know people love watching this tactic, but when you're a coward like me, it's just what you do. If he gets hit with any of these, though, it's gonna hurt. If only I had a cultist in the garrison that wasn't on a horse or something, that would have been small. Could have cheesed with him, but we're halfway there. And then I've got the bolt throwers, but like I said, if I go in one spot on one side, maybe the bolt throwers wouldn't be as bad. I don't know. Oh, the other thing is, doesn't this give me... Oh, it's only regeneration if they're attacking. Okay. So far, I haven't taken any hits. And if I can neutralize one of the artillery, I could throw the plague bearers down on the other when we go to attack. That would neutralize the other one temporarily. So the other thing is how fast the dragon's pretty fast. The gyrocopters are not as fast. So that's a good thing, because in the past with the plague drones, they've been slower than the gyrocopters. So the gyrocopters just fly away and shoot them, and it's dumb. So at least this way the dragon should be able to take on the gyrocopters. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. Are they out of ammo? It looks like they are. They've left their spot. Alright, so now let's get serious about this. Alright. The bolt throwers, their range is 340. The cannons were 440, so it was a little bit more. Alright, so this isn't gonna be pretty, but I'm gonna have the dragons go after these guys. Ketsak and the Rot Knights, I think we'll have go on this side. And the ogres, this side. We'll have the shrine come in from behind. Have these guys come over here. And then the soul grinder we'll have over here. And these guys. I want you to pop up Cygor over here. Mornhowl can go on this side. And then where's the bolt throwers at? Okay, so they're getting into position. I'm going to pop down plague bearers on top of them. Okay, Ketzak. Alright, so hold up, because Ketzak, I want to put buffs on him. The Iron Breakers. Tamurkhan. I don't need that yet. Put a debuff on them. Okay, now just really have to pay attention to what I've got tons of Winds of Magic. Just gotta pay attention to what's going on with my army so I don't kill them all. Alright, so the dragon is getting shot at. I'm gonna pull you back out. But I feel like... Oh, he can't because he landed. I thought I had you up against the...
Virulent warfare! We love the sick.
I thought I had the dragon up against the... Oh, they're getting flamed. It's not pretty.
Meal time!
Just Tamurkhan. Okay, so they're starting to flee.
Glorious bloodshed!
Alright, yeah, so they're... Is there somebody that's unbreakable? The Doomseekers, yeah. Okay. So then this guy, where's he at? Shoot. I should have had him over here because anybody that's wounded, he's got a little bit of a healing ability. Oh, that's just the unit that's... Okay. Alright, gather round, children. Father's going to heal you. Didn't even use any of my spells. Should have. I probably should have people chase them down to try to... Oh, I guess I could have maybe the plague. These guys, the garrison, because they don't matter as much. Actually, just breath attack them. Just try to have them pick a different unit and go after it if they can. And plague bearers, I could pop up right here. Have them attack. Maybe. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I think I have another use of that potentially. Maybe not. But the shrine... Oh, yeah, there's not enough. So this is... Intensity is... Heal per second, affected units with each nearby death. Yeah, so they don't have enough death. This guy's out of formation. A pox on thee. Alright, so we'll just have them flee off the map. Try to see if these guys... Look at them go. Look at the little nerdlings go. Go, 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 go! Get them! Get them! Get them! Look at them. They're so cute. They're not really doing much damage because they're up against hammerers, but I guess it's better than nothing. Oh yeah, they're doing some damage. Okay. And the dragon is fighting, just going in circles around this guy. Who are you? What are you? Iron Drakes? Something like that. Okay. Oh, maybe they'll be able to take out this other unit, though. The Doomseeker? No, not Doomseekers. Some regiment of renown. I can't tell who. What? Iron Drakes. Okay. So they took that out. Okay. We'll just end it there. So it was decisive, and I took minimal damage. Thank goodness. So that was okay. The only thing is, I don't think that wiped the army out. But I have enough movement that I probably could take them out again, and that likely I could auto-resolve that and have it be a decisive victory. I mean, it definitely would be a decisive victory. Just the casualties, that's what I always worry about. So I think with how beat up this army is, the fact that they lost their lord. Although that is kind of a catch-22, because when you wound the lord and the army is not destroyed, they can just put like a full health lord in. So granted, sometimes it's not as high of a level, but if they have one in the pool, sometimes it's actually doesn't work out as well. Alright, so let me... Replenishment or favor or infections. I'm doing good on everything except favor. I could always stand to do a little bit more of that. So, alright, I did get rid of that army. So, okay, mission successful. Now I'd like to just move a little bit further back. And we're just gonna get rid of Pillars of Grungni, but I'm trying to split these armies up. But now if I have... What's his name? Gorth? No, not Gorth. Zarkan? No, that sounds like a drug. Is it Zarkan? Karkadon, the Vicious. Now that Karkadon's on my side, we may be okay. Alright, let me try to do this quickly, because I'm almost out of time. These guys are getting real close to their full leveling. Not quite there yet. Anybody else? This guy. Actually, I could give you a mentor that maybe would help. I'm not sure. Alright, Sump Pump, I will repair. Karak Azul is a lost cause, I think, unfortunately. Okay. Building upgrade. Garrisons everywhere. And growth and infections. Karak Kadrin. I don't know if it's worth really building here, but what do we have? Plague duration, infections, growth, and control. Nothing that helps me in battle. You don't have a plague. I'm going to give you a plague. I'm going to give you Nurgle corruption, attrition. Oh, I mean, I could have done this to get plus 10% health. Vanguard deploy, armor and armor, or missile resistance and ammunition. Elspeth always has a lot of that, so... Infect Toadbog. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. And I'm gonna have to end it. Ooh, Rictus. I will not aggress with Tretch. Decadent Host. Yeah, that's probably fine. Clan Molder. Nah. Vassal almost. Carrion will be my vassal. Not quite, but almost. And I could build... Sure, I'll do that while I can. So, alright, let's see what happens here with Tamurkhan. There's a couple of places I'm nervous about. Tamurkhan's one of them. Kugath is one of them. Oh, I forgot about Abshord Godslayer. He's going after Lokir, isn't he? At least I had him moving, so it wasn't a complete wasted turn for him. It's just with all the chaos happening, chaos, all of that happening on the western front, I kind of forgot about the eastern front. Okay, nothing happened with Elspeth. She may be sieging me, though. Alright, yeah, the Pillars of Krugni, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that this was going to happen. So nothing new. I just need enough time to get my Kugath army replenished. Okay. Go, overlords, go! So nothing too crazy happened unless I'm being sieged. I don't see the siege. I do see the siege. Carrick Kadrin. This is not a battle I wish to fight.
Leave me be.
So they're taking attrition. I'm taking attrition. I did not get to recruit. Dagnabbit.
Back away, children.
It's possible I could throw up an army at Nashrak's lair, but she's also got a gazillion armies just hanging out. Is nobody else at war with her? Oh, look, the overlords of Zarduk are on the way. That's why I brought them into this war, everybody. Okay, so it looks like these guys are just hanging out, taking attrition, which is fine by me. So I may have to have Tamurkhan go on the offensive to try to push them back. We'll see. But anyway, I've got to leave it off there because I went past my time. So that is going to be it for this one, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.